everybody, it's Chris Eads, Wootini over at GayGamer.net, here with another weekly video podcast. This week I am wearing my Dreamweaver t-shirt that I got from the it's from the Geeks Out Dreamweaver event that they had a few months ago celebrating Sigourney Weaver as a queer geek icon. But I won it last week at a special, they had a drawing event. There's a bar in Williamsburg where they apparently have drink and draw on like Tuesday nights. And this was a special Geeks Out edition of Drink and Draw, where they happened to have sexy guys dressed up as superheroes, which you could draw. Mind you, dressed up as superheroes meant wearing spandex tights and body paint. So it was pretty hot. And they were all great models, and I had a great time drawing them. I really wanted to draw them, because I haven't done any drawing in a while. So my drawing's not the best, but Nightwing picked my drawing, and so I won the t-shirt. He liked this one. I don't know if you can see it, but I mean, it's not great. They only give you like 10 minutes, so you can just do like a quick sketch. But there were people that I saw doing like the most amazing drawings, and I don't know why they didn't go up to try to present them, because they totally would have won t-shirts. But I haven't been drawing in a while, and since I got my 3DS XL, I've been meaning to do some more Art Academy lessons, because it's a bigger screen and it'll be easier to draw on and paint on. Unfortunately, Animal Crossing New Leaf has pretty much taken over my entire life. I mean, they also released a new Picross game into the eShop, Picross E, which, I mean, it's just a Picross game, there's nothing really special about it. It's just it's standard Picross, and you just do a normal, like, there's no 3D element to it, except that on the top screen there's like a little depth between the drawing that the Picross creation and the background, like, that's it. But I love Picross, it's super fun and addictive, and it was like $6, so I said, whatever, I'll just get it. So that's what I play when I only have a little bit of time to play something. I'll do like a little Picross puzzle, because that'll take like 5 minutes or so. Because you don't just play a little bit of Animal Crossing. That's impossible. It's just impossible. I just keep playing Animal Crossing, and it's really bad. And I even play it when I'm home. When I'm home and I should be playing games on my consoles, because the 3DS is on the train on the way to and from work. But when I'm at home, I should be playing my consoles. The problem is that when I get home, I'm still playing Animal Crossing because I want to go online and visit towns and have people over and, you know, do all the online stuff that I can't do when I am on the subway underground. So unfortunately, I'm still playing Remember Me, which is not a long game, and I'm like halfway through it, you know, I'm still plugging away. I will finish it and do a review for you guys. I know it'll be late, but, you know, better late than never, I guess, right? I'll save it all for the review, but I am enjoying it. It's utterly gorgeous. I do have to admit that around the halfway point now, I have lowered the difficulty from normal to easy, simply because I hit a boss fight that took me forever to get through because I kept dying. Luckily, there's checkpoints for the bosses, so that, like, if you die in the middle of a boss fight, you don't have to start all the way at the beginning, you start in the middle, where you last left off, and so it doesn't take you, like, even though you have to play the boss fight a few times before you defeat them, at least it's a little faster because you're not having to go all the way back to the beginning of the boss fight. But I had to drop it because after that boss fight, which I did win on normal difficulty, I hit like a normal fight, and I'm just not getting the hang of the combat, so I feel like it's better for me to just drop it down to easy, and that way I'll be able to finish the game. Otherwise, if I play it on normal, I'm going to just start getting frustrated, because the combat is like a combo system, and I just can't get the combos right. It's unfortunate. But I've never been good at that. That's why I don't play fighting games, because even when I try to do the tutorial levels in fighting games, and they're like, okay, now press this, and then press this and this together, and then press this. Like, I never get the timing right, and I can do, like, maybe the first 2 button presses, but then by the 3rd or 4th button press, I'm off, and it's failed, and I've blown the combo, and it doesn't work. And it's the most frustrating thing, and I don't know what it is, but there's something in my brain, my timing is off. I don't know why. I suck at them. So I'm struggling a little with this combat because I can only pull off, like, the easy combo of just 3 hits. Like, if you can pull off the longer combos, you get more bonuses and you do more damage or you heal more health or whatever. But after 3 or 4 hits, I get hit and it blows the combo. And if I try to dodge, the timing is all off and I can't continue. You're supposed to be able to continue the combo, but I just can't. It doesn't work for me because I'm off somehow. But what I wanted to talk about with Remember Me that's very interesting to me is one of the big complaints about the game is that it's super linear. And it is. But there's a good side to that because the environments are so gorgeous and beautifully rendered. I want to explore them, yes. I want to explore every nook and cranny. But then I would never finish the game. Because that is what happens when you give me an open-world sandbox game. I don't finish it. Red Dead Redemption, GTA 4, Skyrim, Oblivion. I think the only one I ever actually finished the story of was Morrowind back on the Xbox because I played that so much that eventually I was like, oh hey, I should go back and finish that story, shouldn't I? You know? And I'd been playing it forever. So when I went back to finish the final boss, I, like, kicked his ass because I was super powerful because I'd been doing all this other stuff for, like, months. But when there's an open-world game, I tend to get distracted by all the odds and ends that you can do, and then I kind of lose track of the storyline, and then I'm not interested in finishing the storyline because I forget where I left off, and then I've lost any interest in seeing how it turns out, because who cares? You know, so I sort of appreciate that it's a linear story because they want to tell you a story, and they're going to just direct you through the path, and it's fine. The last one I remember not liking was Final Fantasy XIII. Drove me insane. It was so linear, you just go along and think. But there, I didn't care about the story. I barely understood it. I didn't like the characters. I was just like, eh. And so I was not enjoying that. But here, I'm still intrigued by the story, so I don't mind that it's linear. Because it's keeping me going and pushing me through the game, and it won't take me forever to finish, or I just won't finish it at all, which would be bad. Because I appreciate, I mean, like, I love adventure games, you know? Like, I mean, The Walking Dead, amazing game, totally linear. I mean, yes, there are different choices that you can make that kind of change the outcome, and certain characters will live or die depending on the choices that you make, but it's still extremely linear. Like, you have to go to this place, and then you have to go to that place, and you have to do this, and you have to do that. So it tells you your story. Like, as long as the story is good, I don't mind linear gameplay at all. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm super excited for the new Phoenix Wright. Those are super linear. There's no exploration in Phoenix Wright, well, except for that one, but that was weird. So, like, I don't know why people are complaining about linear games. That's the kind of game it is. If you don't like it, don't play. Go play Skyrim or whatever the next, you know, go pick up GTA 5. I will not be picking up GTA 5 because I won't finish it, so there's really no point. I just don't see the point in playing a game that I'm probably going to play for a month and then put down and never pick up again. And I'll never finish a story and feel like I've gotten any kind of sense of completion out of it. I have way too many unfinished games on that shelf to add one more. And besides, Xbox Live is giving me free games every month, so I'm just going to be downloading those and never playing those either. So I need to, like, take a month off work and just play games. Now, if only I could win the lottery, I wouldn't have to worry about going back to work, and I could just play games forever. Maybe I should, like, injure myself somehow and go on, like, extended medical leave. Like, break a leg or something, and then I can, like, just sit on the couch and play games all day. That'd be awesome. Well, except for the breaking of the leg part. That would suck and hurt, so maybe something that doesn't hurt. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. I'll shut up now, and see you next week. Bye!